عرض رخيص عرض قبل ذلك على الشريف الحسين الذي كان أميرا للحجاز يومها، فرفضه وفضل أن يضحي بملكه وأن يعيش منفيا من الحجاز ويموت في قبرص على أن يقبل بتلك الصفقة الخاسرة، وإن ينفى فقد نفي أخ له من قبل وهو السلطان عبد الحميد لما رفض بيع فلسطين لليهود. وبعد نفي الشريف من آل رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم استقدم عبد العزيز القوات الأمريكية عوضا عنهم، ثم صار استقدام القوات الأجنبية الكافرة سنة في آل سعود يهرم عليها الكبير ويشب عليها الصغير. ففي تسعينيات القرن الماضي استقدم الملك فهد بن عبد العزيز القوات الأمريكية إلى جزيرة العرب وفتح لهم قواعد عسكرية لا حصر لها كثرة، ومن يشابه أباه فما ظلم. فهذا هو الحق التاريخي لآل سعود في حكم الحجاز، حق مستمد من العمالة الفاضحة لبريطانيا التي كان ينفذ سياساتها وتوجيهاتها مقابل 5000 جنيه، وكان ذلك تحت وصاية الضابط البريطاني جون فيلبي الذي كان مع عبد العزيز جنبا إلى جنب يشرف على إدارة أمور البلاد ومنها الحرمين والحجاز. وتقر الحكومة السعودية رسميا بأن جون فيلبي كان من كبار بطانة الملك عبد العزيز، إلا أن الله أعانه عليه فأسلم، فلا يأمره إلا بخير. هذا هو المنطق السعودي. وعجبا كيف يستقيم الظل والعود أعوج. وهذه بطانة حكام آل سعود الصالحة التي وفقوا إليها. وصدق من قال إن الحرمين الشريفين احتلا قبل المسجد الأقصى، ولذا فلا عجب أن يظهر أحد الصهاينة اليهود في قلب المسجد النبوي ويتصور علانية، ولا عجب أن نرى إفسادهم الذريع في جميع المرافق الحيوية في الجزيرة العربية، ففسادهم في التعليم كالآتي.
We found the most remarkable proof of the pace of Saudi Arabia's social revolution behind these walls. This is the Dar el Hanan School for Girls in Jeddah. The name means House of Affection. These are almost certainly the first ever pictures taken in Saudi Arabia of young Saudi women unveiled. The fact that the headmistress and the girls, with the approval of their parents, had allowed us to take this film of them was at first disbelieved by some astonished government officials. Some people expressed fears that there would be big trouble, perhaps even a riot, if word of what we'd done reached the ears of the religious leaders and some of the less enlightened parents. The opening of the first girls' school in Saudi Arabia had to be postponed for 2 years because of opposition to it. Then, when it was opened 5 years ago, the government had to send in troops and police to keep it open. Protesting parents wrecked the school and beat up teachers. At another girls' school in Saudi Arabia today, the only man at the school is a priest, and he's allowed in only because he's blind. After we'd filmed some of the girls, I was allowed to talk to 2 of them. Can I ask you, first of all, what do you want to do when you're qualified, when you leave the school perhaps and go to university?
I want to go to the university in any country I can go.
And what about you?
I'm going to America. I want to be a social worker.
When you're qualified, do you want to come back to Saudi Arabia?
Of course, yes.
How do you feel about talking to us without your veil? Do you prefer to be seen with a veil or without one?
No, I prefer without.
And how about you?
I prefer without it.
Why do you think you've been made to wear a veil?
It is Islam custom. It's traditions of our country, but I prefer without it.
When in other countries, in England, in America and Canada and countries like that, girls of your age would be out dancing at night with their boyfriends and all that sort of thing, going to parties.
Yes.
Now you're not allowed by your religion to do this. Do you feel you're leading a very dull, unexciting life?
No, I prefer our society, and I like to dance also. like the others do.
You don't think that you have a dull life compared with girls
no.
in other countries?
No.
The headmistress of this enlightened school, perhaps ironically, is an Egyptian. She insists that the girls remove their veils the moment they set foot inside the school walls. When they leave school each day, the girls have to put their veils back on. We may have been allowed to gaze upon them in the flesh, but in some of their homes, even their fathers and brothers are not yet allowed to do that.
وكل إناء بالذي فيه ينضح.